Eric Pollard from the Gold Sheet here, breaking down the Miami Marlins headed to Atlanta to take on the Atlanta Braves. Atlanta is minus 230 on the money line. Miami plus 200, and the total is 9. Looking to build on our last 3 best bet winners on these videos, so stay tuned for our best bet. Before I break down this matchup, I want to remind everybody that wagertalk.com, the Gold Sheet, has a free daily MLB stat sheet, absolutely free, with statistics on Nerfy and Yerfy, bullpen usage, hitter versus pitcher notes, as well as other key advanced metrics to help you with your own MLB handicapping. That is for free at widgettalk.com. If you go to wt.buzz/TGS, you can get all of the Gold Sheets premium picks and plays for the MLB. Now, if you haven't heard of Sixto Sanchez, he was one of Miami's top pitching prospects a few years back, but due to some injuries and struggling to come back from those injuries, Sixto has not been looking so good so far this season. Miami has been using him as a reliever despite him being touted as one of their best starting pitcher prospects. Looking at his numbers, he is a pitcher who throws mostly sliders with a wicked changeup, and his third pitch actually is his four-seam fastball, which he's been working to get back that velocity to. And his ERA is very high, 6.14. His expected ERA is lower at 3.99, which is encouraging. But looking at some other advanced metrics like his FIP and his xFIP, those are still very high. So his advanced analytics are also showing that the success other teams have had against him is probably no fluke. Sixto is definitely not all the way back, or maybe he's just lost it entirely. And the current Atlanta Braves roster, now they're only batting .227 against him, but they have a .380 expected weighted on-base average and a .44 expected slugging percentage, meaning that while the results may not have been there initially, there is some hope that Atlanta's lineup is going to get to Sixto based on these advanced metrics. On the other hand, you have Reynaldo Lopez going for Atlanta, and he's kind of been a heaven sent for the Braves rotation, which is very thin in the first place, and now without Spencer Strider is even more thin. He has a very low expected ERA and FIP, and he's coming off a 4-hit, 7-strikeout matchup against the Houston Astros in Houston. He's in the top 90th percentile in expected ERA and expected batting average, is in the 87th percentile in barrel rate, so he is not getting hit hard whatsoever, and his expected advanced metrics are even better than some of the regular counting statistics that he has. Reynaldo Lopez's pitch mix, he's a heavy four-seam fastball pitcher, mixed in that slider as the put-out pitch. In Miami's current roster, only Luis Arraez has seen him enough, and he has success against him because Luis Arraez, one of the best contact hitters in baseball, of course has success against a lot of pitchers, but the rest of Miami has not had success against him or has not seen him. Now, based on what we've seen from Sixto in a relief role so far this year, we don't believe that he is back whatsoever, and potentially he might never get there. Ideally, he's only 25 years old, so ideally he does because he was such a promising prospect at one point. But pitching in Atlanta against this Braves lineup is a tall order for any pitcher, and we're going to lay the 1.5 runs with the Atlanta Braves at home. That's minus 120, Atlanta minus 1.5 as a best bet for the show, looking to win a 4th straight. Again, wt.buzz/TGS to get all the Gold Sheet premium picks and plays, and also the Gold Sheet has a free daily MLB stat sheet at wagertalk.com. Make sure you check that out. I'm Eric Pollard from the Gold Sheet, and I'll see you guys next time.